So this is a replay of a 4 vs 4. So it's 4 vs 4 time. Northshire, one of my favorite maps, which I guess is going to be included into the new map pool of patch 1.29.
Ready to work.
And this map is all about fast expanding and getting a strong air army, as pretty much most of 4 vs 4 games are, on maps where you can get an expansion. And then getting the items from the valuable items from the creeps here, getting the experience from the red camps. You got 4 big red camps in the middle of the map. You want to get at least 2 of those camps, and then you want to get some good items at the shop. And you want to make sure to eliminate, so to speak, one of those players of the opponent team in a reasonable time, so that you can then force 4 vs 3 fights and stuff like that.
Ready to work.
So looks like my ally is going for Archmage, Bloodmage and some mass casters for area of effect play. And I'm going Archmage. Oh no, this is another ally. I'm going Mountain King, of course, for some bolt plus clap action. Clap is a spell that I really like to use when I'm playing 4 vs 4, because in those big fights where there's a lot of stuff happening at the same time, you just boom, you just say your own thing with a clap, you know, it's just boom, clap. It's so strong, it's like the stomp of the TC. It has such a huge impact, and if you can afford it, if you carry mana potions with you, especially if you get a good item like a Pendant of Energy or a Sobi Mask, the bolt plus clap combo just gives you so many hero kills that the bolt plus bash combo just can't give you, okay? Because very often you get the bolt, the hero is about to die, you just need some additional damage, but the bash doesn't do that, okay? But if you have the clap, if you do the bolt and then the clap, then the hero is down. So I used to never play that before, but now I've discovered that I can actually afford it in terms of mana. So it's very convenient to go bolt and back and clap, especially in 4 vs 4, but also you can do it in 1 vs 1. So I'm getting my expansion here. I have to build a shop first because I took a lot of damage. While my ally here is being pressured by 2 undeads, one with the Death Knight, one with the Creep Lord. It definitely needs some help. So one of my allies is going to give some help. He's got a tower, which is nice. It's gonna help him a lot to deal with this good pressure. And there's also Cheeky Blade Master now. Try to do some damage here, but Cryptor is very low.
Ready to work. Our forces are under attack.
I'm just creeping to level 3 right now. I don't want to waste time giving any unnecessary help. Because keep in mind, if I go and help them, then one of the guys who are here on top could come and pressure my expansion, so I don't really want to leave my position right now. I want to make sure the expo comes up, and then I'm going to be roaming more around the map. And also I want to make sure that I get my level 3, okay? Because sometimes when you start to engage to defend your allies, then you forget about getting level 2, and then you get involved into some other skirmish in the middle of the map, and so one thing leads to the other and you end up with never getting level 3, and then all of a sudden you are in the mid game still level 2 and you're like, what the fuck? So only help your allies when it's really necessary, otherwise there's no point.
Job's done.
It's much better to invest the time to creep to good hero level, because then you can offer a lot more help, because you can go for hero kills and literally drive fights in the direction that you want. I'm a bit low on wood, as it often happens.
Our forces are
Only now building a lumber mill. Not gonna get level... Okay, I'm gonna get level 3 here. Most definitely. Because this cobalt tunneler should give me enough experience to barely reach the level 3. Yeah.
ready. Job's done.
Not barely, I get level 3 and a small bar of experience.
Ready to work.
In the meanwhile, the archmage of one of my allies is going to pressure the undead base with some level 2 water elementals and some footmen.
Job's done.
He's trying to lower the wood income of my opponent by focusing down ghouls, and then also the gold income by focusing down acolytes, so well done by him. While I am directing towards the shop, I believe, to get the boots. Probably I'm selling this Wand of Mana Stealing. I mean the Wand of the Lightning Shield.
Job's done.
So expansion is up.
Complete. Ready for action.
My tech is not done yet. Really, my tech is always late when I go for expansions. It's always too late when I go for expansion.
Job's done. Job's done. Upgrade complete. Ready for action. Our forces are under attack.
So I guess I have to go for extremely early lumber mill if I want to have enough lumber to tech faster, otherwise there's no way. So we're going for the middle of the map here.
Upgrade complete.
As I said before, that's very important to get some good items. Wand of the Wind. I don't really have any space into my
Ready for action.
inventory, so I'm gonna let him take that item. I don't really need it. I prefer to have my Ring of Protection and
Job's done. Our forces
to
are
make
under
my,
attack.
because it's a Ring of Protection +3, so it does something. Nice surround by me on this Nega. This Nega is toasted.
Research.
You can see why Mountain King and Mass Footman is so effective. You can just stun opponents and then surround them,
Research complete.
and each hero kills matters here. Going for the Blood Mage, surround the Blood Mage down. And now I'm out of mana, so can't really do too much. I'm gonna try and snipe more rifles. And keep in mind, this is just a distraction push that we are doing, and they are fully committing to this defense. They're in trouble actually. They lost 2 heroes out of a push that's just designed to buy time essentially, because what I'm really doing is getting my tier 2 finally down, and then I'm gonna get triple Gryphon Aviaries. With upgrades, of course.
Research complete.
The undead is going back to base. He's gonna grab a TP and a mana potion because he doesn't have statues yet. I don't know if he actually plans to build some statues. He's going for an expansion, so maybe it's gonna be mass frostworms.
Job's done. Job's done.
While the other human here is going for
Ready to work.
upgrades into mass air, and you can see his stack is
Job's done.
was very fast.
Research complete. I live to serve.
Hero level wise, my heroes are a little bit better because I got that Naga kill.
Our forces are under attack.
And my units will still come out very fast. Oh, very nice. Just an illusion, okay. Thought it was the real one. My units will still come very fast because I'm making hawks before even making griffins, because
Forces are under attack.
if any of my opponents decide to go mass griffins as well, which is extremely likely, then hawks is gonna be the counter, right? So ideally I want to have a mix of dragon hawks and griffins, so I can have the damage with the griffins, and then I can also counter the air with the dragon hawks. If I go only mass griffins, it's too risky. I might be hard countered by mass dragon hawks as well.
Our allies' town is under siege.
And since I'm not going for any type of ground army, I can certainly afford it. Right now I'm also getting the animal war training, and I feel like we need to TP here. These fiends are 2-2, which is not bad, but we got breakers, we got griffins already, we got dragon hawks, and most important, we got the level 3 bolt, which knocks down the blade master so easily.
Research
Beach gets bolted as well, falls. Death Knight is forced to a TP. This game looks so over.
Research complete.
They lost the fight convincingly. Yeah. First player leaves, second player leaves.
Our forces are under
GG.
attack.
Northshire. One of the best maps. Pretty one-sided game, but GG.